We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Look in for McCaffrey on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a 49ers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
All runs here to start this game, and this defense, they were nearly up to the task, trying to force a 3 and out, get off to a good start, but this running back, he had some other plans here, Mike, and he's going to pick up that first down.
Short one there, caught by Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
At the 45-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Malik Mustafa there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the
Out of
play.
the gun, here comes Dart.
First down.
And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Graham Gano on
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they have to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Yellow. Out. Yellow. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Up.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
And he'll take it on in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the 49ers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Back to 60. Go.
On first down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow. Get set. 21. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
touchdown, 49ers.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. To the air once more is Dart. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Gano's kick is good. And Giants are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 22. Watch out.
Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Throw here down the field. With ball incomplete. Jacob Halley, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, it's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
22. 22. Yellow. Over here. Yellow.
They're going. Here's Purdy. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing. Dart. That's complete to Watkins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Gain of 22 yards.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal to New York.
A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. He'll run with Tracy. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown,
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yellow. 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 Runner, rush up.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Now he'll air one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Now Dart will swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the pylon, he's in. Cam Scanaboo. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. To return, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Outside. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result?
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Yellow. 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 Start.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Yellow. 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 Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
A first down throw for Purdy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Bobby Okereke.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The PAT up and good. And the 49ers cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 4. And this is 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 7. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And it's a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, And that's a big-time takeaway.
First and 10. Purdy. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first and 10, Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And the Niners are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
49er, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Get set.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short.
It's a gain of
Down
1.
at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Niners 28, Giants 24.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40. Throwing is Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Second and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on second down. Dart. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly in what could have been an easy play.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. That one's good for 29.
And the Giants, first down. A gain of 29.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
To throw is Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That's how you get yourself out of a 2nd and 20 hole. Big game there. It'll leave them just shy of the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. 1st down picked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Dart. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a couple.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Yellow. 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 Up.
Now Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
Second and 2 at the Giants' 5-yard line.
18, watch out!
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Second and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on third down.
Yellow.
Third and short. Purdy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Point after. Coming up here. The kick is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
38. Giants 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead. And they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here is Dart. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Pass pulled in by Tracy, and he looks to be a bit short of the line, and that is going to bring up fourth down.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide. Of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First down, New York.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Giants, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Giants
On first down, Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
23-yard line.
Now Dart. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
A gain of Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Gain of 6 makes it 3rd and 2.
Yellow. Outside.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
18, watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. Open man left side. He's got it.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. The quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now. He'll throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the 1st down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now on 2nd down. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 18. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Throwing again is Purdy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards from pick up there. 1st down, Giants.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Neighbors in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And the Giants going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Scatterboo will score. Touchdown. G-Man. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Pearsall going to return it. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going for it all. That is Jacob Elliott. Touchdown, 49ers.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try and win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Now, Singletary. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. The ball comes out. The Niners have got it. A big hole.
Don't you just love when you get a chance to see the big guys run with the ball? Like, takes them back to their glory days. Every one of these guys at some point when they were younger was a running back, and they might not get the ball a lot, but when they do, they try to take advantage of it. He was able to go back for a big return. Doesn't get 6, but I think it's going to take him a minute there on the sideline to catch his breath.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. Good pickup there. He goes horizontal at the end, trying to maximize the game. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here we go. 1st and goal. McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now McCaffrey.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd and 10. Neighbors in motion. Here we go. 1 final play. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a win here for the 49ers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh.